everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and I am going to do a flip through of the Jonah mini journal. Just finished. So my little chipboard whale, and hand wrote that, stamped that, slow stitched. Did the grommet with the ribbons for a closure. Stitched the pocket. Jonah. This was from the kit. And little pockets with little scriptures in them. And this tells the story of Jonah kind of in a nutshell. Takes scriptures and tells you what's what. Two little pockets, and they've got little scripture cards in them. And vintage whale artwork. And some more right there. And then a piece of artwork was a painting that I had to cover up his bottom. So I put Jonah and the big fish right there to cover him up. And got this flip out folio and the little baby whales and the scriptures about For I knew that you are a gracious and compassionate God, slow to anger and abundant in loving kindness, and one who relents concerning calamity. Which actually Jonah was upset about this. So he's telling God why he ran, because he knew that God was going to spare them because he's such a good God. And the Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love. So for me, it's like, it's reassuring that he did take mercy on the Gentile city. So here's Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from the stomach of the fish. So he's been swallowed up by the fish. Here's a map that shows you, like, here's where Jonah was, and here's where God told him to go, and here's where he headed. He was headed to Tarshish over here in Spain, 2,500 miles the wrong way. But he got out here in the water, and that's where the whale swallowed him. So he didn't get very far. So then he came back and went 550 miles to Nineveh. This is Joppa. So more of the story. Another whale card. A little flip up that I haven't written in yet. And I took advantage of the Jonah story to put in a lot of ocean and fish pictures. And it says, and rend your heart and not your garments. Now return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger, abounding in loving kindness, and relenting of evil. So just another scripture about how kind and compassionate and slow to anger God is. I need to put some ink on the back of that. And then obey. It's kind of the theme. Here's an image. Here's a picture, an old painting of an artist depicting him getting spit out by the fish onto the beach. And another folio, a little tag about compassion. And a picture of whales creating chaos for these ships. An old piece of artwork. And here in Obey, more fish, a little flip up. Tab. This was my artwork that I did, and it's on top of the Jonah, the start of the book of Jonah. Here is a tie-in journal, so you can write your thoughts. And I just used all kinds of different paper that I coffee stained, and I sprayed instant coffee through a stencil for some of those. And then here's the little file folder. Here's the whale. I was trying to make it like, see, the whale swallowed him. I got that in backwards, but swallowed Jonah. So see, he's in this file folder in the belly of the whale. See, get it? It might be, I was trying to be literal, but that's as close as I could come. But I thought that was a pretty funny, I like that whale. And then here's a whale tag, Jonah. And some more of the story. And another painting of how it went for them, because a big storm came up. And another little tuck spot, a little envelope with a little card that my sister gave me. Thought that was pretty cute. So I put that in there. And then some more of the story. Did a little snippet roll edge here. Image of a whale. Some more of the story. And here he is. He finally goes to Nineveh and tells them. And then here's a notepad that's from the kit. There's a little whale up here on the notepad. And then here's little text spots. 4 little text spots from the kit. And tags and things to fill that up. And here's another old piece of artwork from the end of the story where he was sitting under the shady plant, gourd plant, looking down at Nineveh to see what God was going to do. And the tabs from the kit. Some more of the story. And then the little pocket with the flap from the kit. And then this little coinette from the kit. And I just put a little scripture card. It says, in every nation he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him. And that's from Acts 10:35. So there is that. And that is the end. There's another piece from the kit that shows him another artist drew out what it looked like for him when he sat under that gourd plant and looked down on Nineveh. So that is at the end of Jonah. Woo! So that was a fun one. I got to use some different imagery, the ocean and the whale stuff that, you know, that doesn't normally come up in my journals. So that was really fun. And finding that whale was just a fun surprise. I forgot I had it. And that worked out for me. So anyway, that's it. I hope you like it. And if you did, click the like button. Think about subscribing. And we'll move on to the next journal. Bye-bye.